everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than their winless homestand they just concluded.
And guys, one of the approaches when you're starting a short road trip like this is guys want to come right out of the box with focus, game in hand, and not think about the next one. Get as many wins as you can on the road. It's so important.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Now here's Iverson to the inside. And Millsap slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Middleton. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Mourning. Another shot.
And you don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take. And he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to have kind of gone away.
Down low. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. That one good for two.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Iverson. Pass to Millsap. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 9 points for Millsap.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Middleton. Wade brings the double team. Harris. The stupendous finish in traffic. Harris has got his first basket.
Whether it's inside or outside, Harris remains steady and ready to shoot the ball. He definitely has the trust of his teammates and coaching. Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Now here's Middleton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
On the wing, Harris. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Harris has got 5 points so far. Pass to Millsap. Kicks it out to Iverson. Now here's Davis. Covered by Conley. Now here's Millsap. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
They double team Conley. To the middle. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. It's tipped. The Heat need to get a shot off.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Here's Harris. You played, C-Web, for a number of different teams. How did you personally measure an organization's quality?
It starts at the top. It's the commitment to winning. It's the little things, caring for players, everyone else there on the staff as people first, and then also setting the tone, letting people know that we're a winning organization. You know, I've been to some organization, and the word winning has never come up from the top brass, if you could believe it or not. So you know who wants to win. You see the intensity on the owner's face. You see the intensity on everyone's face as well, and you can tell by that passion whose foxhole you're in.
Thomas's shot is off. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. Charlotte in the lead. Pass to Wade. .112 left to play in the first. Millsap inside. The jump hook. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Thomas, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
For Miami, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Pass to Millsap. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
Lynn. Here's LeVert. A beautiful reverse layup. LeVert's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one at the line is good.
And the size, quickness, and defense of Ntilikina reminds some of a young Sean Livingston, a unique point guard with a promising future.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hornets leading by 6. Fournier gets a wide open look. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Turner. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
But yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get caught.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Paul Millsap has been leading the charge for Charlotte. He puts together. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, "The drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far." Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Inside and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 10.
And for the Hornets, after last year's debacle, it's a whole new world. I mean, think about a new GM, new head coach, and a fresh outlook on things.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Tipped away. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now you better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And talking about the Hornets, they really expected to make the playoffs last season, but Chris, I think they were shocked that it didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, they felt good about their free agent signings. I mean, they felt good about the draft, but coming together as one complete unit, that's easier said than done.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Len. Over Mourning. Shot from 6. Len's shot is off.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time. That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Charlotte leading by 6. And it's Miami with the rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Top of the key, Harris. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harris. Fires from 14. And an air ball on that one. Way off. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Len. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Middleton. Second shot opportunity. Here's Harrell. They shoot again. He lays it in. Harrell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Here's Conley. Following the bucket by the Hornets. They double him with Green. Here's Plumlee. And it's Harrell at the elbow. Here's Middleton. The 17-footer goes down. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another first-year head coach who came up through the ranks as an assistant. James Borrego had been an interim head coach for the Magic in 2015, but he was quickly told that the permanent job would not be his.
To the inside, and JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Harris. Here's Harrell. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Millsap from the arc. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Inside. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Well, yeah, they refused to go away. Things were looking bleak for a while, but they hung tough.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. C-Web, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the go blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people in Ohio State, the Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock it down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
Pass to Porter. To the middle. Here's Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter. Wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
And it's LeVert missing.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
Now here's Millsap. He's got 15. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thomas with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. Hornets leading by 6. And now Millsap pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And sometimes it just seems like Millsap can't miss. The size, the mobility, the quick thinking. This is how he can take over games.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Thomas gets a wide open look. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Iverson with the ball. And Davis, here we go. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And Eric Bledsoe, a player who many thought might be a great fit in Milwaukee, but that wasn't the case.
And I'm not sure if it was a play style issue or something else. Fact is, they moved him in the offseason after only a half season of trying things out. Certainly one of the more surprising moves in a wild summer.
Down low, Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. To the paint. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Hornets have look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Bounce pass Conley. Here's Middleton. On the wing, Harris. Wade brings the double team. Pass to Conley. It's stolen by Davis. By himself. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
But while he's out there making the play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Harrell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And then Porter with the jam.
Look, got to be aware of Porter. He's superb at leaping towards the rim, catching the D by surprise that time with the alley-oop.
He lobs it up. Millsap with the steal. Pushing it up. And the basket by Wade. Wade's got his second basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Mourning. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And here's Millsap from the arc. He can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. And that'll be his third foul so far. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. C. Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them.
Great perspective on that topic.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Charlotte shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court. And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Lynn looking it over. From 15 feet away.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Hornets on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Inside. Porter. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
Hornets leading by 21. To the inside. Plumlee with the steal. In the corner, it's Lynn.
2 minutes left.
Pass to LeVert. Outside, Lynn. 2 points. That one goes.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
And he's having a great night from the floor. And they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Inside. Here's Ennis. Tries again. A nice shot by Lynn.
Jeremy Lin.
Lynn's got 5 now.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Back to Iverson. Right side, Millsap. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
A nice shot by Lynn.
Once he gets open on the low block, it's just a matter of getting him the ball.
Davis. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's Ennis. Left side Lynn. Goes up again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
The Heat trail by 16.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet pass.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lynn, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Len. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Charlotte in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Heat trailed by 16. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his 1st foul. Here's Harrell. First one falls for him. And he can't hit the 2nd. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
And here is Green. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. And here's Middleton. He's guarded by Fournier. Middleton can't get it to go.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. It's stolen by Green. And the dunk by Len.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. To the left wing. They get the rebound. Pass to Len. Up top, Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Hornets lead by 19. Shot from 12. Outside, Lynn. It's on target from the high post.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Green. Len with it. To the paint. Here's Whitehead.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his first.
That free throw, no good.
Going to the line.
And he's good on the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lane with the block. They retain possession. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Charlotte leading by 18. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
Thompson doesn't just rebound efficiently. He's strong. He's a savvy defender thanks to his long arms.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Isaiah Whitehead.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting. Jeremy Lin.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Lynn. Millsap with the steal.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
On defense, Miami. Iverson outside. The basket good off the assist from Wayne.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Lynn to the inside. Here's LeVert. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Lynn is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guys.
Here's Millsap. Makes it off the glass. Millsap's got 27 points.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
But yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing body blows.
Even with the defense all over him, Lynn buries the J. Outstanding concentration on those kinds of shots.
Outside, Davis. Lynn with the steal. Over Iverson. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so they foul intentionally. For a long time, beat writers and media personnel have determined NBA awards. C-Webb is someone who's been up for some of these. Do you feel the voting system as structured now is fair?
I don't know how it can be fair if it doesn't have any players or coaches involved. You know, I can't necessarily vote on the best doctors because I don't know what it entails, but I can definitely trust other doctors to give their comments on their peers. I think peer awareness is some of the most reliable that you can go for. But, I mean, we have some very knowledgeable writers, sports writers, and media personnel that know. But for the most part, you need help of the players and the coaches to make sure that the integrity is there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paul Millsap.
But the big thing was if he had an open look, he drained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they could pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Oh, yeah, this is a nice run here, but too little too late. And deep down, I think they know it. Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And Harrell slams it in.
An underappreciated player in the pick and roll, an unpredictable player in the pick and roll. Conley, so terrific at keeping the defense guessing in these sets.
Now Iverson. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like